Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 137th commencement ceremony of Sherman College of Chiropractic. At this time, would you please join me in the invocation? Father, we're gathered today to ask your blessings upon these graduates, soon to be doctors of chiropractic. As they go forth into the world to serve, may you provide them with strength, determination, guidance, and wisdom as they fulfill the charge given to them this day. We ask that you would be with their family members who have brought them this far and the patients whom they will serve now as well as in the future. We ask all these things in your name. Amen. It's my honor at this time to introduce the 5th president of Sherman College of Chiropractic. Dr. Edwin Cordero has seen the college through unprecedented growth, development, and improvement in his tenure as president. He guides the institution, he inspires the institution, and he keeps us all between the lines. So at this time, please welcome Dr. Edwin Cordero. We call him El Presidente.
Good morning. Thank you for joining me during today's virtual commencement ceremony. I am here at our beautiful campus in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I welcome our many viewers across the country and internationally participating in our commencement celebration via Sherman Live. It is truly an exceptional time to be part of the Sherman family. I want to take an opportunity to recognize and thank our distinguished platform speakers, members of the faculty, administration, and staff, our regents and President's Circle regents, our supportive board of trustees, and our many supporters, families, mentors, and friends of our graduates. I want to take a special moment to thank our June and September graduates. After 3.5 years of late night, poor dietary choices, and board exams, this is, of course, not how you imagined your graduation ceremony will look and take place. I sincerely want to thank each of you for your patience, understanding, and commitment you've shown while the college decided to uphold the decision to honor you through a virtual graduation ceremony. There may have been pushback with significantly different procedures, but you were able to be responsible and work with the systems in place while juggling many other personal obligations. Although 2020 has been a challenging year for all of us, when we stop to observe our surroundings, we are provided with new perspectives about situations. So just think for a moment. What new abilities do you have from moving out of your comfort zone? What talents did you acquire during this time? Whose lives can you have helped improve that you didn't recognize before this? Most important, you are now part of chiropractic history. And now I'm excited to welcome you as fellow doctors of chiropractic. Let's focus for a moment on the career that you have chosen for your life's work. Chiropractic exists to nurture and advance a simple and powerful idea that all healing comes from above down, inside out. Chiropractors take a natural, proactive approach to healthcare, helping people achieve good health and helping them function at their optimal capacity without the use of drugs or surgery. By correcting subluxations and removing interferences to the nervous system, chiropractic allows the body to self-regulate, self-heal, and express itself at a healthier, more vital way. Sherman College of Chiropractic's mission is unique in the field. We will educate and prepare students to become doctors of chiropractic, focus on the analysis and adjustment of vertebral subluxation. Sherman College will educate, graduate, and support successful doctors of chiropractic who fulfill their responsibilities and serve humanity with compassion and integrity. Sherman College graduates have been educated at the preeminent chiropractic institution in the world. They are now ready to bring the message of principal chiropractic and the valuable service of vertebral subluxation correction to the betterment of their practice members and to the advancement of our profession and the world. And honestly, what better service could we dream of providing? Our graduates bring life to the college's vision of adjusting the world for a better future. Graduates, I want to share this quote with you by Tom Brokaw, television journalist and author. You are educated. Your certification is in your degree. You may think of it as a ticket to the good life. Let me ask you to think of an alternative. Think of it as your ticket to change the world. Graduates, I urge you to take our college's vision to heart, adjusting the world for a better future, to become a strong, positive force for the communities that you will serve, to reach out and share chiropractic's message of hope and healing with everyone that you meet, to align yourself with groups and organizations that share a vision of improving this world, to serve a world that desperately needs what you have to offer. As you enter this profession, keep your focus sharp. Remember to look forward beyond your immediate community and the world. Join your colleagues in practice as we work together to build stronger foundations for a global impact. Join us as we become a dynamic, positive force for our communities and for the chiropractic profession. Graduates, today we honor your commitment and your dedication over the past 3.5 years. We celebrate your journey, the obstacles that you have overcome, the persistence that you have shown, and the passion that you have for serving others. We celebrate your outstanding achievements, and we celebrate your anticipated contributions to the profession and our society. Friends, families, and colleagues joining us today, thank you for supporting these new doctors of chiropractic as they have transformed from hopeful students into highly skilled, compassionate practitioners. Thank you for supporting their passion and their drive to make a difference. They are truly poised to change the world. Thank you for joining with our academic community and to share in this special day and mark the entrance of these individuals into the profession of chiropractic. Welcome. The highest award given at graduation is the Milton W. Garfunkel Award, named for pioneering New York chiropractor, Dr. Milton W. Garfunkel. Dr. Garfunkel did much to advance the profession, working diligently to get chiropractic legally recognized in the state of New York in the days when many states had yet to recognize the practice of chiropractic. In his later life, he became an enthusiastic supporter of Sherman College during its formative years. He served on the college's distinguished Board of Regents and established a scholarship fund for needy Sherman College students. He came to represent all that was the best in chiropractic in his devotion, generosity, and service to the college and to the profession. To receive this Milton W. Garfunkel Award, a graduating student must have a grade point average of 3.5 or above, and in addition, be considered to best exemplify those qualities Sherman College strives to inculcate in all of its graduates: love of the profession, an outstanding understanding of the philosophy, a willingness to share, and service to the college and community. The person receiving the highest distinction is invited to give the student address at graduation. I am pleased to announce that we have 2 Garfunkel Award recipients. I will recognize each individual according to their graduating class. The June 2020 recipient of the Milton W. Garfunkel Award is Michael Hans. Michael graduates with a 3.83 grade point average. He has appeared on the Dean's List throughout his studies here at Sherman. He has been a member of the Gonstead, Blair, and Applied Kinesiology clubs on campus and participated in the campus curriculum review student focus group. Michael met all mastery level requirements for clinic. He worked to educate his patients on each visit to have a better understanding of chiropractic through his education. He demonstrated a clear understanding of clinic activities, performed his clinic duties with minimum supervision, feedback, or direction, and always did so with a cheerful disposition and willingness to help his classmates. Michael's currently 2 courses away from completing his certification with the International Chiropractic Pediatric Association. Formally graduating in June 2020, Michael has moved to Kingsport, Tennessee, and is assisting his mother, Dr. Janie Hahn, a 2007 Sherman alumnus. He is awaiting official licensure confirmation in the state of Tennessee with the intention of opening his practice focused on individual and family care in the Northwest Tennessee, Southeast Kentucky, and Southwest Virginia areas. Due to extenuating circumstances, Michael is unable to deliver the Garfunkel address to his class. Michael, we honor you today as the June 2020 Garfunkel recipient, and we wish you much success. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now recognize the Garfunkel Award recipient for September 2020 class. The distinction goes to Tara Levesque. Tara completes the program earning a 3.50 grade point average for her studies. She has appeared on the Dean's List throughout her studies here at Sherman. Tara has been active in the Band of Brother Chiropractic Club, where she serves as president, the Student International Chiropractic Association, where she served as president, the International Chiropractic Association, the International Federation of Chiropractors and Organizations, and the International Chiropractic Pediatric Association. Tara met and exceeded all mastery level requirements for clinic. As an intern, she was highly motivated to not only perform the minimum, but to go above and beyond in terms of patient volume and quality of care. Throughout her entire intern career, she maintained an overall high total number of patients and a high weekly patient volume. As an involved citizen of the local community, Tara is known to volunteer for the local YMCA, coaching youth baseball and soccer, volunteering at the Spartanburg Humane Society, and volunteering at her son's elementary school in the library. Following the program's completion, Tara, her husband, and son plan to remain in the local area. She is preparing to open Generations Family Chiropractic in Spartanburg, South Carolina, this October, with an emphasis in working with families and a pediatric focus. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Tara Levesque.
Good afternoon, esteemed faculty, fellow graduates, and families. I know this is not the perfect graduation we all dreamed of, yet I hope everyone is watching this surrounded by loved ones that supported you throughout your journey. Today is not only a celebration of our accomplishments, but also to give thanks to the amazing people that helped us along the way. I was required to have my speech approved, and since I can't talk about politics, religion, or Dr. Becker's cats, I'll try to keep this short and sweet. I first wanted to thank all of our family and friends for your understanding and allowing us to miss family get-togethers, skip dinners, disappear for days on end, and return a text 3 days later. Without your support through the challenges of the last 3.5 years, success for us would not have been possible. I never in a million years thought I'd be standing up here accepting this award and talking to you today. My goal was never to be up here. I tried to focus on doing my best, staying with my quarter, and keeping my family alive and fed while I was away. All I wanted was to do what I could to get through and be a chiropractor at the end. It took us all many long nights of studying, hundreds of hours away from family, and thousands of tears to get to where we are. We each had our own struggles. Many we probably share and don't even realize. I know for me, sitting in Dr. Zoe's nutrition final, third quarter, I wasn't sure I'd get to walk across the stage, let alone be standing here. Through the last 3.5 years, I tried to support my classmates however possible, offering a shoulder to cry on, an ear to listen, a few well-written emails, and the occasional inappropriate joke to laugh at, which again, I was told I can't say. Through this program, we completed 3,685 hours of class time. 984 hours of clinic time, 2 quarters of virtual learning, and for some, 216 hours at a PMOE. That is an amazing accomplishment that we should all be proud of. During all of that, we created a little family of our own. In the trenches, we bonded over our successes and failures. We supported each other, celebrated together, cried and laughed together, and rallied together when we felt we needed change. I will forever remember the fun nights out, the all-night study sessions, and the never-ending harassment we gave the professors. I think as we come to the end of our college career here at Sherman, we look back in amazement at all we have accomplished. Never was this an easy path. And with the profession we have chosen, we decided on our first day, it will no longer be easy from here on out. We will be challenged for what we do, questioned for what we believe, and validated by the lives we change. Now that the studying is done, it's time to get back to why we made it through. Get back to what pushed us to try so hard when it would have been easier just to give up. I got here on faith. Faith makes things possible, not easy. Have faith in what we do and what we've learned. Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote, "To leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know that even one life is breathed easier because you have lived. That is to have been successful." So I challenge you, fellow doctors, to be successful. Leave every person you lay your hands on just a little better. In the words of Dr. Sigafus, our job is to connect man the physical with man the spiritual, so they can express true life. We do this by locating, analyzing, and correcting vertebral subluxations. That's it. There is no greater gift we can give. How we do this is left up to us. Just remember, every time you put your hands on someone, be present. Be in the moment. Treat them like you would want your family treated. Love them, be honest, humble, and know that no matter what they have going on, you have the ability to leave them better than you found them. To quote B.J. Palmer, just think of the power that rests in our hands. We never know how far-reaching something we may think, say, or do will affect the lives of millions tomorrow. We have the capability of working together and improving the lives of millions. This is about helping people express life at their truest potential. And we get to do that every day from here on out. How amazing is that? So think of this when you're worried about your technique, how much you got paid, or the day you walk into your office and there's 2 inches of water on the floor. There will always be leaves to distract us. And that's when you remind yourself what we have to offer is so much bigger than our distractions. In closing, let me challenge us all to do a few things during our careers of doctors of chiropractic. I challenge you to always be kind to patients, to fellow chiropractors, and to yourselves. To allow grace. No one is perfect, especially us. And don't take yourself too seriously. And above all else, please leave everyone a little bit better than you found them. If we can all follow the chiropractic lasting purpose and give for the sake of giving, love for the sake of loving, and serve for the sake of serving, out of our own abundance, with no expectation of return, we can all make the world a better place. I'm incredibly grateful for each of you, extremely proud to call you my colleagues, and I can't wait to hear about all the amazing things you do in the future. Until next time, congratulations, doctors.
Good morning. I have the pleasure of introducing the college commencement and charge speaker on this momentous occasion. We are incredibly appreciative to both upcoming speakers for giving of their time and talent to us as we celebrate our graduates. Our first speaker is the commencement speaker. She is a member of our very own Sherman family. Terry E. Lancaster, M.A., originally from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and known by many of her students simply as Bird, is an assistant professor of clinical sciences at Sherman College of Chiropractic. She teaches courses in anatomy and physiology, osteology, integration of human systems, and more. She also works to help maintain the college's anatomy lab, oversees student tutors, promotes research, advises and mentors students, and serves on several faculty committees. Lancaster is currently finishing her PhD in biomedical sciences, cellular/molecular biology at Kent State University, with an anticipated completion date of December 2021. She holds a Master of Arts in Anthropology from Louisiana State University, 1998, and a Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences from Clemson University, 1991. She has taught secondary education, undergrad, graduate, and professional students in Tennessee, Louisiana, Ohio, and Georgia. She has spoken at Sherman College's International Research and Philosophy Symposium, presented at many biology and health sciences seminars, and has been published in various scientific journals. Sherman College named her Faculty Member of the Year in 2017, and she was also the first to be named Teacher of the Year at East Tennessee State University. She serves as the advisor for Sherman College's chapter of League of Chiropractic Women and the college's sports club. When she is not teaching, Lancaster is an active booster of the Greenville Swamp Rabbits hockey team and enjoys day trips on her Ural with her dog in the sidecar. Lancaster's father received his first adjustment at age 86 at Sherman College and continues his care as a patient at the college's on-campus chiropractic health center. Please join with me in welcoming Mrs. Lancaster.
Ladies and gentlemen, as your charge speaker, I am supposed to present a challenge for you as you move on from school into professional practice. You are all familiar with difficult assignments from me, so it should not surprise you that I have 3 charges for you instead of just 1. Don't worry, some of it's group work. I'm going to give you the instructions, and you have a lifetime to complete it. Charge 1, adjust your focus. I charge you to change your point of view from student to professional. You have new responsibilities to your patients, to your family and friends, and to yourself. This new independence can be overwhelming, but you have the tools to do it. Use what you've learned in the basic sciences, palpation, and technique classes. Apply what you learned in clinic. Build your knowledge, and if you don't remember or know the answer, you know how to find it. Keep those textbooks you thought you'd never use again. They're an excellent resource and look impressive on your office shelf. Make contacts and build relationships with your peers in all professions. Chiropractors, medical professionals, alternative and complementary care practitioners, dentists, physical therapists, psychologists, veterinarians, and even PhDs. These people can be a wealth of knowledge for you and allies in your patient care. They are all your peers now, so make use of them and be a source of information for them as well. Charge 2, adjust your attitude. I charge you to contribute to your profession. You are no longer a student here. Make the right choice now to let go of disappointments and frustrations you encountered during your time at Sherman. Remember the positives. You made friends here that will be your friends for life. Keep in touch with them. Forgive anyone that wasn't the person you wanted or needed at that particular time. Sherman is your link to both your past and future. Come back to Lyceum and renew those bonds with your teachers and peers. Be a guide for the new students. Refer friends, family, and anyone who seeks your advice on their career to come visit the school, but focus on the positives. If any negatives are still strong in your mind, then become a force for change. Volunteer, contribute time or money. Lend your voice to the board, participate in clubs, become an advisor, host seminars, attend functions. Be a part of the school as a professional and an example of what makes Sherman distinct and exceptional. Charge 3, adjust the world. I charge you to change the world. Use your skills, your words, and your actions to set the bar for your profession. Everywhere you go, make this world a better place than you found it. Do your absolute best for those individuals under your care. Educate those both experienced and inexperienced with chiropractic, but be patient with them. Change is hard, as you well know, and you'll accomplish more if you give people time to digest the information. We all resist new ideas that challenge our paradigms, so be kind and open with your discussions. Be skeptical and critical before accepting new ideas, but keep yourself open to those ideas. In closing, if you do what you love, then you will love what you do, and you will find these charges easy to accomplish and continue throughout your life. Congratulations. Now go and conquer the world.
At this time, which is my favorite time during these proceedings, I get to award the class honors. In every class, there are those who excel academically, maintaining at least a 3.5 grade point average out of a possible 4.0, while completing almost 5,000 hours of graduate study. As you can imagine, this is no small accomplishment. The college bestows the Academic Achievement Award in recognition of individuals in each graduating class who maintain the highest grade point average throughout his or her studies at Sherman College. The recipient of the Academic Achievement Award for the June 2020 class graduates summa cum laude with a grade point average of 3.83. It's my honor to present to you Michael Hahn. The recipient of the Academic Achievement Award for the September 2020 class graduates summa cum laude with a grade point average of 3.920. It's my pleasure to present to you Megan Grady. At this time, we will now recognize all of our graduates who have earned academic honors. The first group graduates summa cum laude with a GPA between 3.8 and 4.0, Anna Zazzaroni, 3.860. Graduating magna cum laude with a GPA of 3.65 to 3.79 is Taylor Fortune, 3.663, Amy Kelly, 3.693, and Stephanie Ramirez LaMarche with a 3.668. Graduating cum laude, a GPA of 3.5 to 3.64, is Jordan Baldwin, 3.588, Kevin Cook, 3.635, Robin Kirby, 3.501, Tara Levesque, 3.506, and Rachel Pratt, 3.517. At this time, we'd also like to take a moment to recognize a group of individuals. Recognition of chiropractic student government officers and Sherman College ambassadors. Sherman College attracts a very special type of individual, driven by specific goals and objectives that guide them in meeting their primary call of duty, becoming a doctor of chiropractic. Well, some of them have a personal mission which includes contributing to improving the college by taking on formal student leadership roles. Sherman College would like to recognize the following individuals for their time and effort and talent in building a better Sherman College. Serving the chiropractic student government, Casey Miller as president. Serving in the League of Student Ambassadors, Taylor Conrad, Terrence Hoff, Robin Kirby, Angelica Lopez, Nicole Mercado, Tyler Speed, and Charles Tucker III. The college would like to thank you for your service. The Sherman College Service Distinction Award is not awarded at every graduation. Rather, it is only given to that occasional special student who stands out for his or her significant and distinguished service contributions to Sherman College throughout their course of study. I'm very proud to announce that we have not one, but two recipients for this award. The recipient from the June class has an activities and contributions which include the following. And folks, this is a long list. Participation as a Lyceum volunteer for 2 years. serving as a campus tour guide for 12 quarters, serving on the Health Center Advisory Committee for 4 quarters. Our recipient has been active with the student ambassadors, serving as president of the Student American Black Chiropractic Association as treasurer, Evoke as club president, ROAR, Reach Out and Recruit, student leader, Gonstead and Thompson Technique clubs. Giving back to the community, he provided service to the college through highway cleanup activities hosted by the student government. In addition, our recipient started TIE, T-I-E, on Tuesdays, which is an invitation to inspire young men to exemplify self-worth, style, and professionalism. He's an active member of his fraternity, Phi Beta Sigma Incorporated, and he is the first student to receive the Dr. John H. Porter Scholarship. After graduation, our recipient, his wife, and son intend to remain in Taylor, South Carolina, where he will be an associate with a local doctor of chiropractic. The embodiment of the true spirit of Sherman pride, it's my honor to present to you the Service Distinction Award to Charles Tucker III. And now, the recipient for the Service Distinction Award from the September class has been active in the following organizations and service. The Student American Black Chiropractic Association as secretary and president, the Chiropractic College Student Government, AMPT, Advanced Mentorship Program for Entrepreneurial Development, Evoke, Chiropractic Coaching Club, Student Conduct Review Board, has earned membership in the Specialty Intern Program as an X-ray intern. Our recipient has also served the campus through participating in college recruitment activities, visiting historically black colleges and universities on behalf of Sherman College. Our recipient boasts of an impressive list of external community involvement focused on mentorship and servanthood. Some of these activities include the following: Race for Achievement, a Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service event, serving food to the homeless and organizing and distributing clothing. Future Kings and Queens basketball, served as spokesman to elementary, middle, high school students about the importance of teamwork, their performance in school, the importance of attitude while facing challenges in life, and collected school supplies in 2019 to donate to families that are part of this nonprofit organization. The hashtag Free Foundation participated in other panelists at women's conferences to share her journey in her personal life professionally as a chiropractic student, met with students to discuss life after high school athletics. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, Inc., a work to organize various community services events in the upstate, Charlotte, North Carolina areas. The Woman Doctor participated as a mentee and a mentor for women currently enrolled in various doctor degree programs, where the goal is to inspire women to pursue terminal degrees while practicing self-love, building entrepreneurial skills. Boys and Girls Club of the Upstate and Greater St. Louis, the 2019 Cupful of Dreams, an event that she personally created for underserved African American high school girls, with the hopes of pouring knowledge, hope, and faith into their lives and providing them with tools for success in life. Continuous mentoring for young girls that participated in this event. Calhoun Falls Charter School 2020 Career Day spoke to the middle and high school students about being a college graduate, current chiropractic student, and future doctor of chiropractic. Sherman College Highway Cleanup work with other students to clean up the highways beside the college each quarter. Greenville Technical College 2019 Community Fest volunteer, helped set up and facilitate the event that featured all academic programs of the school and local community businesses. A true example of selfless servanthood. I present the Service Distinction Award to Regina Renee Sanders.
Good morning. Today I have the distinct honor of presenting the Clinical Excellence Award. The faculty of the Sherman College Chiropractic Health Center chooses the recipient of the Clinical Excellence Award. The college's on-campus health center is where Sherman interns, under the supervision of licensed doctors of chiropractic, attend their patients. Health center interns provide more than 30,000 patient visits each year to the members of the local community. The Clinical Excellence Award is given to the candidate for graduation who at a minimum has maintained an A average throughout his or her internship program. He or she has excelled in all phases of clinical practice, from technical skills in the examination and care of patients to showing strong respect and consideration of patients and encouraging good health practices, including lifetime spinal examinations. The recipient of this award has attended more than the required number of patients, cared for them with great skill and extraordinary compassion, has been exemplary in his or her concern for patients' time, and has made informing patients of valuable health principles an integral part of his or her practice. In addition, this intern's respect for his or her patients was exemplified in the attention that he or she gave to their smooth transfer to a succeeding intern for continued care. On behalf of Sherman College, I wish to congratulate the recipient of the Clinical Excellence Award in the June 2020 class, Sid Marie Correa. And for the September 2020 class, we'd like to congratulate Tara Levesque. There are two very special graduating classes. Among these graduates, we have several that worked very hard to attain a position in one or more of our two specialty intern programs. The first program is the Academy of Chiropractic Excellence, the program in which the intern mentors and tutors students in the various aspects of chiropractic assessment and care. For the ACE interns, Taylor Fortune, Amy Hernandez, Corral Ortiz, Stephanie Ramirez Lamarche, Tina Rowe, Charles Tucker, Reginald Simon. The second program is the X-ray intern program. This program is one in which the intern mentors and assists the interns with X-ray procedures, setups, and taking of X-rays. As I call your name, please stand. Luis Lopez, Anna Zazzaroni, Robin Kirby, and Renee Sanders. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Bill Decken, Chair of Sherman College's Philosophy Department, in the awarding of the Philosophy Distinction Award.
Thank you, Dr. C. It is an honor to present the B.J. Palmer Philosophy Distinction Award here at graduation. Chiropractic is a logical, deductive science based on a vitalistic premise that the people have a life force within themselves that can adapt and heal us from the inside out. We don't go looking outside to put things in to make us healthy. This line of thinking frequently causes doctors of chiropractic and the people they serve to see chiropractic care as a proactive form of health care, which runs counter to what we often observe in the culture of our communities, namely a reactive healthcare approach that we use and we engage only when we realize there's a problem. The B.J. Palmer Philosophic Distinction Award is given only when a student distinguishes themselves in the areas of scholarship, leadership, and service with regards to representing chiropractic's philosophical base to his or her peers and/or the public. So that's getting beyond the realm of what they're supposed to know to graduate. They demonstrate this by winning scholarships, introducing or helping others to better understand the underlying philosophy and principles of chiropractic and is reflected by going beyond the curriculum and graduation requirements. Philosophy provides a foundation that drives science and is expressed through art. Students are exposed to chiropractic philosophy early in the educational program, so it becomes essential to seek input from various administrative offices and the health center faculty especially in selecting the recipient of this award. The philosophy department is looking for someone who has taken what they caught and placed themselves in positions to help others see the foundation and value of chiropractic. Today, on behalf of Sherman College, the philosophy department is proud to award the B.J. Palmer Philosophical Distinction Award to Tina Rowe and Charles Tucker. Tina works outside the box by teaching health talk class to the public, both in the college, health center, and outside in the community, as well as presenting her health talk to younger students coming into the college health center to begin their internships. To quote one of her health center faculty, Tina looked for every opportunity to educate others. Charles also went above and beyond by getting involved in many areas of Sherman College life to put himself in a position to help others see why chiropractic is such a vital field in healthcare. To quote one of his instructors, Charles has just done a great job helping others see the core concepts of chiropractic. If this were being done live, I would present this award to you, Tina and Charles, and give you both a big hug. God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time you've all been waiting for. At this time, President Cordero, as Chief Academic Officer of Sherman College of Chiropractic, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to present these candidates for the degree Doctor of Chiropractic. I certify that all who are receiving a diploma today have met the requirements of Sherman College and the state of South Carolina to have the degree Doctor of Chiropractic conferred upon them.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Sherman College of Chiropractic, I accept these candidates and I am honored to present the Doctor of Chiropractic diploma to each of them. And upon their taking the chiropractic oath, they will be doctors of chiropractic.
I will now introduce the elected class representative, who will in turn introduce the remaining class members. I present Sid Marie Correa from Puerto Rico.
Sid Marie Correa Irizarry, Puerto Rico. Nicola Andreev, Macedonia. Jordan Baldwin, Virginia, cum laude. Alexis Bell Barady, Kentucky. Yamilet Castillo Torres, Puerto Rico. Taylor Lauren Conrad, Minnesota. Kevin Lawrence Cook, South Carolina, cum laude. Andrew Stephen Cornejo, South Carolina. Sarah Michelle Davis, North Carolina. Michael D'Annunzio, Pennsylvania. Rebecca Elizabeth Drum, Missouri. Madeline Rose Dalford, North Carolina. Orlando Figueroa Hernandez, Puerto Rico. Taylor Fortune, Kansas, magna cum laude. Megan Grady, Pennsylvania, summa cum laude. James Russell Hall, Alaska. Michael Gregory Hahn, Tennessee, summa cum laude. Ivileimi Nanette Hernandez Barreto, Puerto Rico. Shelby Nicole Hicks, Tennessee. Terrence Stephen Hoff, Ohio. Alyssa Catherine Jacobs, North Carolina. Amy Elizabeth Kelly, Nebraska, magna cum laude. Mitchell Gregory Kelly, Michigan. Robin Victoria Kirby, Virginia, cum laude. Bailey Joy Knapp, Iowa. Tara Dawn Levesque, Maine, cum laude. Angélica Nicole López Velázquez, Puerto Rico. Luis Xavier López López, Puerto Rico. Milma M. Loaces González, Puerto Rico. Nicole Cristal Mercado Zapata, Puerto Rico. Casey Lynn Miller, Minnesota. Coral del Mar Ortiz Martínez, Puerto Rico. Brandon Scott Perry, Pennsylvania. Melissa J. Powell, New York. Rachel Jean Pratt, Ohio, cum laude. Stephanie Marie Ramirez Lamarche, Puerto Rico, magna cum laude. Tina Marie Rowe, Kentucky. Regina Renee Sanders, South Carolina. Reginald K. Simon, South Carolina. Nikolai E. Simonson, North Carolina. Laura Lynn Sinclair, South Carolina. Nathan Luke Smith, Pennsylvania. Tyler Nathan Speed, Iowa. Jeanette Marie Torres Cruz, Puerto Rico. Konstantinos Sokolos, New York. Charles Thomas Tucker III, South Carolina. Cristal Marie Valentín Carte, Puerto Rico. Roger Gale Williams II, Tennessee. Todd Michael Williams, West Virginia. Anna Zazzaroni, Italy, summa cum laude.
Graduates, it's time to take your chiropractic oath. Please repeat after me. I shall diligently engage in creative activities which will enrich my philosophical understanding and enhance my artistic ability, further enabling me to fulfill my responsibilities as a doctor of chiropractic. In doing this, I will take into consideration my patients, my colleagues, and myself. I will serve my fellow human beings with an attitude of humility, honored with the opportunity to be instrumental in the correction of vertebral subluxations. My best service will be available to all, regardless of their cultural, racial, or religious background, or their ability to pay. To all this, I pledge myself, knowing these ideals are prescribed by the dictates of reason and the love for humankind. Graduates, your degree has been conferred and you have taken your chiropractic oath. At this time, please turn your tassels to the left. You are now doctors of chiropractic. I want to welcome you to our profession. No commencement celebration is complete without issuing a charge to its graduates. Today, Sherman is appreciative to have friend and supporter Dr. Frank Vaught conclude our program with an official, motivating message as you begin this next chapter in your career. Frank Vaught Jr., D.C., is the founder and owner of Health on Earth Wellness Centers, LLC, in Aspen, Illinois, and a founding partner of Evoke Chiropractic Coaching. His practice focuses on prenatal and family care as well as athletes, and he is co-founder of 3 other health and wellness locations in Illinois. Vaught is a community leader for personal health and wellness and an inspirational speaker. Growing up in Detroit, Michigan, Vaught's primary focus was helping people maintain composure in the face of adversity. He holds a Bachelor's of Science in Biology from Central Methodist University, 2000, received his Doctor of Chiropractic degree from Logan College in 2004. Vaught served 8 years in the U.S. Army following college. He has advanced certifications in prenatal, pregnancy, and brain traumatology. Aside from serving as a coach with Evoke, he holds memberships in the International Chiropractors Association, International Chiropractic Pediatrics Association, American Black Chiropractic Association, and the Omega Psi Phi Incorporated. Vaughn speaks both locally and internationally and was the recipient of the 2013 African American Male Image Award. In 2014, he was invited to lecture on his research at a sports and society conference in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Dr. Vaught currently resides in the Chicagoland area with his wife and 2 daughters. His hobbies include traveling, speaking, running, working out, and serving at his church. He serves on the boards of the Legacy Nexus Foundation and Caroline's Children in Chicago, both of which advocate for education and resources for underserved children. Please, again, join with me in welcoming Dr. Frank Vaught.
Hey Sherman, what's going on? So excited to be here with you all the way from Chicago. I love you, Sherman. I appreciate you, and I'm so excited to be here on one of the most special days in your life. Graduation, entering the realm of the unknown and servanthood. I wanted to acknowledge your leadership, Dr. Cordero, Dr. Neil, Dr. Omar. I mean, they've been relentless with the changes and building something powerful for you guys to have a footprint on. So thank you guys for your contribution to chiropractic. Now back to you grads. It's done, baby. It is done. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. And one of the things I wanted to figure out, what would I want my speaker to say? What kind of jewel would just take me to the next level that would give me some more? And one of the things I want to share with you is know who you are and know whose you are. Know who you are and know whose you are. I'm gonna tell you about probably one of the toughest, most intelligent people that I ever met on the planet. And when I say intelligent, it's like, man, just graduated from high school. It's my mom. My mom was a little bitty lady. Oftentimes when I walked past the room, she had multiple sclerosis, and it used to impact her and affect her body in a tremendous way when it came to her health. And it's funny that it actually attacked her central nervous system, but it didn't attack her mind. My mom was a praying woman, a strong praying woman, and it gave her vision. Oftentimes when you pray, some people you'll ask to pray for you, and it's because of their vision. They cast a vision over you that perpetuates where you're at, what you're doing, and your current stance. One of the things that my mom used to share with me is she say, we were poor in a sense. I mean, I'm talking about we were rich spiritually, but we were poor. We didn't have finances. And oftentimes I go to my mom and I say, man, Mom, I'm just tired of being broke. My father had left when I was about 6 years old. My mom was real sick. We didn't have much food or oftentimes lights or water or gas. But one of the things that was powerful that she used to say to me is, she says, honey, you're rich. She said, your father owns a cattle on 1,000 hills. And as a kid, that didn't mean much because I used to look at a cow, like a cow could only be worth about $10. I know they're worth thousands now. But I mean, just visualizing, she said, your father owns a cattle on 1,000 hills. And her physical presence was broken down. Her financial presence was broken down, but her spirit was strong. And from that bed, under those blankets, on those meds, the physical manifestation of what she was, it wasn't the bigness of who she was. So one of the things that taught me is to know whose you are. And that way you know who you are. You're an unstoppable force, and the world needs you. Man, what was shared with me once by one of my mentors is, and really being in practice is to have the things that others don't. You must be willing to do the things that others won't. And that's it's crazy. You guys are graduating. When I graduated, I was terrified. I didn't have boards. I didn't know where I was going to go practice. I didn't know what I was going to do. And when I got out the Army, I hopped in my car. It was actually in a garage, and it was a push start. It was a Honda, so I jumped in it and I pushed it down the hill, and it had all my stuff in it, so I was ready to go. And I got to Logan, and I parked in the lot, and I didn't have any money. I just knew I was starting school, and I was so excited because I was going to get to be a doctor. I was going to get to help people, especially help people like my mom and people that were sick. So I was excited. I was in a parking lot. I didn't have a place to stay, so I lived in a parking lot. To have the things that others don't, you must be willing to do the things that others won't. And so I used to drive around a parking lot because you can't live in a school parking lot. It's just not legal. And when I was staying in that parking lot, I began to get to know the janitors and the security guards, and they would let me stay there. I'm sorry I just told on you guys. But they would let me sleep in the parking lot, and I had a place to stay, but I got caught. So I couldn't sleep in the parking lot again. So I used to have to park my car down the block, and I would walk up through the hill, and I would sleep in the school. So one day, I was sleeping in school. I slept there for a few days before I got caught again. And I was walking out the bathroom. I had toothpaste on my shirt. And they walked in there and they said, hey, what's going on? Are you living here? And I said, yeah. To have the things that others don't, you must be willing to do the things that others won't. And so in that process, what I began to do, or what I began to see, was that I was going to be a doctor, and it didn't matter what it looked like, where I slept, what I had, or the things that were around me, but it was willing to do the things that others won't. You're going to do this in practice in order to have success, whether you're an associate, whether you're an independent contractor, whether you're opening your own clinic. Guys, I want you guys to know, when people come to you, you give, you serve, you love, you give out of your abundance. It doesn't matter what they look like. It doesn't matter their station. It doesn't matter their state of health. You don't know that you could be entertaining an angel. You don't know that you could be entertaining the next president of the United States. You don't know what CEO you're entertaining. You change one person's life that can touch thousands, and you've done your job. And that's removing interference, allowing them to express at their highest. And you're the only one on the planet that can do it. And you're straight. This is Sherman. So you can do it right. It's so important. When someone comes in, they may be poor. Sometimes they may have a drug addiction. They may be depressed. They may be overweight. They may smell like urine. They may, whatever their condition may be, serve, love, and give. Remember, because that's the only way that you're going to have the things that others don't. You've got to be willing to do the things that others won't. And it starts with being a servant. You've been serving and serving and serving at a capacity, and you probably don't even know. You've been serving for years. You've been serving by giving up your time for your patients, giving up yourself, giving up things that your finances. These are things that you've been giving up for years for the greater good, for a bigger cause, to be a servant. So you're being a servant, giving up things to be a bigger servant. You can't tell me that doesn't come with something bigger, and it does. This class 2020, this 2020 graduating class of Sherman, hey, you can celebrate. Hey, clap your hands. I'm not there with you, but I'm with you in spirit. You can jump around. You should be celebrating right now. But now is where the work starts. Now is where you can take some of the blinders off, but keep your head straight forward. Now, really look around at the people that are with you, the people that were in your class, the people that were supporting you throughout the process, even the teachers and stuff. These are they're the oil in your lamp. And you guard them, and they will guard you. I'm just so excited about you guys. And you all inspire me for being able to graduate at a time like this. So inspired, I actually wrote a poem about it. I think that it one of the things that resonates with me is you guys' tenacity. With the things that are going on right now in our world, you guys are needed more than anything ever. And I want you to get that. And you might not know the power that you have when you lay hands on people. Right now, this world is trying to divide us. It's trying to separate us. It's trying to put masks on our face so we can't even talk to each other. It's trying to divide us and make us fear each other. And in the profession that you have, you lay hands, you connect, you reach out and you touch, you unite, you build. You're a builder of human, of health, of strength, of communities. And I hope that you know how powerful that you are. I entitled this poem, Sherman 2020 Servanthood. For everyone that hears these words, I pray for growth, good health, and success. I know that you already have inner peace because you're done with all your tests. You're so prepared to serve and give because of your incredible institution. Let philosophy lead your heart, and the 33 principles be your new constitution. You have given Sherman long hours, dedication, and overcome fears. Now it is time for you to give back to the world your blood, your sweat, and your tears. Practicing chiropractic will be the most incredible chapter of your life. Look forward to your failures, troubles, and strife. For I promise you, they will be your biggest breakthroughs and allow you to have an amazing career in life. This 2020 class will be remembered as lean and mean. You've been through tremendous racial tension and even COVID-19. The world right now wants us fighting each other. They think they can blind us with talks of people being different colors. But what they don't know about us chiropractic people, we used to being talked about and treated unequal. So we've been minorities since the beginning of the profession. So look to the right and the left of you. These are your brothers. Let this be a lesson. You have been given many shades of brothers and sisters, which is truly a blessing. For some of you right now, there's both excitement and fear in your heart. Fill it with love, and the fear will depart. You've been God ordained to serve, love, and give. to the sick, the needy, the poor in spirit, and the little bitty kids. Understand that there will always be a giant. There will always be a subluxation. There will always be a COVID-19 in the road ahead. So be like David in the Bible, grab your slingshot, wind it up, and bust it center square in the head. You're a chiropractic warrior, baby, who's led by his heart. In a sick, suffering community is where you're going to start. Give, serve, love, give, serve, love, give, serve, love is where you're going to start. Let freedom ring as you remove subluxation and watch the healing it brings. Our land is subluxated, as well as the minds, hearts, and thoughts of men. This is why our job is so vast and our work has no end. But we are chiropractic special forces, servants at our best. We are God's hands on the spine, and he does the rest, trust me. As a chiropractor, I welcome you as my personal brother and sister to one of the greatest professions and opportunities to serve and change the world. I just ask that you give everything you got to serve every woman, man, baby boy, and baby girl. So keep washing feet just as he did. Sickness, disease, hate, we will surely rid. Servanthood, baby. God bless you. I want to know, I'll let you all know that I love you. I appreciate you. I send blessings over your forwardness. I send blessings over your growth and whatever path and direction that you have. Never forget who you are, whose you are, and understand to have the things that others don't. You must be willing to do the things that others won't. I love you and I appreciate you. Enjoy your success.
Ladies and gentlemen, this now concludes the 137th commencement ceremony. Thank you.